Hello, today we're going to talk about how to conjugate reflexive verbs. As you know, reflexive verbs are actions that a person does to him or herself, like waking yourself up, getting yourself dressed, and making yourself breakfast. You can spot a reflexive verb in Spanish by the pronoun se that is attached at the end of the infinitive. Once you recognize that you're dealing with a reflexive verb, the next step is to know how to conjugate it to match the person or people you're describing, and that is our goal for today. To start, let's work with the reflexive verb lavarse. We've seen the verb lavar, which means to wash, when we were discussing chores. For example, we used it to say to wash the dishes or to wash the car. Here, it still means to wash, but the reflexive pronoun se at the end means to wash oneself. So you would use it to say that you wash your hands or that you wash your face. That's what makes it reflexive, because you are washing yourself and not something else like the car or the dishes. So to conjugate lavarse, first you move the reflexive pronoun se from the end of the verb to the front. Then you change the pronoun to match the person or people that you're describing. The Spanish reflexive pronouns are me, te, se, nos, and se. Then you conjugate the verb as you normally would by removing the AR, ER, or IR ending to get your stem, which in this case is love. Then you attach your new endings to match your subject. So when we add our conjugated forms of the verb lavar to the pronouns, we have me lavo, te lavas, se lava, nos lavamos, se lavan. You'll notice that the only difference between the reflexive and the regular conjugation of the verb lavar is the addition of the reflexive pronouns.
Now let's look at another example more closely. Let's look at the verb secarse, because after you wash yourself, it's important to dry yourself off. And that's what secarse means, to dry oneself. So, same procedure. First you move the reflexive pronoun se from the end of the verb to the front. Then you change the pronoun to me, te, se, nos, or se to match your subject. Then you remove your AR ending to get your stem, sick, and attach the new endings to match your pronoun. When we're finished, we have our conjugations. Me seco, te secas, se seca, nos secamos, se secan. Let's do just one more example to make sure we've got it. This time, let's use the verb bañarse, which means to bathe oneself. Move the reflexive pronoun se from the end of the verb to the front. Change the pronoun to match the subject, me, te, se, nos, se. Remove your AR to get your stem, bañ, and attach the new endings to match your pronoun. Our final conjugation is me baño, te bañas, se baña, nos bañamos, se bañan.
I hope that you found this tutorial helpful. Click on the link here if you want more practice. Adios.